It's not looking good, Dave. Sorry. It's just not looking good.
Those guys were clearly, if they were in a studio, it was miles across. I think they were in a... So here is the Vegas sphere, right? It looks amazing. Okay. Well, that's being projected onto a screen. So here is the Vegas sphere, right? It looks amazing. Okay. Well, that's being projected onto a screen. So here is the Vegas sphere, right? It looks amazing. Okay. It looks amazing. Okay.
All right, guys. Good morning. Quick mic check here. You saw, guys. Dave Weiss just gave away right there how they did it. Perhaps in the sphere, you know. Now I want to make this thing clear here, guys. They did go to Antarctica. They sent some actors there, monkeys, like Roddy Cooper said. Okay, the trip to Antarctica is real. The 24-hour sun is the fake thing, you know. The fake thing is the 24-hour sun. That thing they filmed before, prior to going, or perhaps even there they have like a big dome there where they can actually uh, do this stuff in there. Okay, so the trip to Antarctica is real. They did go there. The 24-hour sun, this is the fake thing. Okay, so we're gonna talk more about all that stuff. Shout out to all of you guys. I have so many good people here, and so many of you. Flat Earth Deplorable, hello. Kyra, John Tennant, Darkest, so many good people. Iron Horse, good afternoon, mate. You know, I think it's afternoon there. Massachusetts in the house, so many places. Matthew Hakim, Southern California. I hope you don't have to evacuate, brother. I know they're burning the heck out of California right now. Flat Earth Patriot, so many good people here. Flat Earth Reconnaissance. I even saw Matt Powerland. Is this the real one? Hello, Matt. You know, welcome to the show. If that's the real one, but if it's not, welcome to the show anyway. Um, Seneca, hello, John Tennant. So many good people here, and let's go ahead and get started. We got some things here to cover. So shout out to Roddy Cooper. He uploaded a great video, and he's a professional filmmaker, so he understands that stuff. And I understand. I was going through the comments. Some people don't quite think that's the way they did. So get in touch with Roddy Cooper. Give your ideas to him. You know, talk to him so you two can work out. But I think he's pretty much on point. So guys, I have created a playlist, and I have been adding some more videos every day about this, you know, fakery of the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. So there is a playlist on my channel. It's called TFE Exposed, and I've been, oops, I can't log in right now. Let's see. I'll log in a minute, okay? So when we have a short break, let me go ahead and start presenting what I have to present today. So let me start right here. This image right here. I told you guys, like, I have been getting lots of bots, you know, defending David Wise. That's why it makes even more. These are all government bots, okay? Defending David Wise. You know, when you go to the channels, always like non-content channels. That's why, you know, I think more and more these guys are all our government agencies or something. So Jaron wasn't that much uh, original, because he stole the same phrase that Leandro, the Brazilian fake flat earther, uh, he left when he left Flat Earth. He had the same message. I'm leaving the code. So Jerry wasn't that much original. He just took the same. The script is the same. It's all the same. So this week I had a video out exposing some guys that are supporting the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. And, if you haven't seen these three guys here, they push the SunCalc. That's a website. We're going to look at that right now. So I was looking, I went to their Facebook page, tried to get in touch with them, and then I had to go to ChatGPT and find out what's going on with SunCalc. So if you don't know what SunCalc is, here it is. Let me show you.
I need information about the website suncalc.org, which provides information about the sun. I need to know who are the people behind the website and what model do they use for their sun position calculations. Is it the globe model or the flat Earth model of the Earth?
SunCalc is a web application that visualizes the sun's movement in sunlight phases for specific days and locations. It was developed by Vladimir Agafonkin, a Ukrainian software developer known for creating the JavaScript library leaflet. The website utilizes the SunCalc JavaScript library, which calculates sun positions and phases based on established astronomical algorithms. These calculations are grounded in the spherical Earth model, aligning with the principles of the globe model. Regarding the website's maintenance, the privacy policy lists Torsten Hoffman as the controller responsible for data protection measures. In summary, SunCalc is a tool developed by Vladimir Agafonkin, with data protection overseen by Torsten Hoffman. Its calculations are based on the spherical Earth model, consistent with conventional astronomical practices.
All right, so there you have it right there. That's the SunCalc, 100% globe data, 100%. So these guys keep pushing, SunCalc this, SunCalc that. SunCalc is a globe based software, spherical Earth software. We work in some parts of the Earth, of course, between probably 70 degrees south and 70 degrees north, or perhaps all the way north, 90 degrees. But as far as Antarctica, beyond certain points, we'll have to base on a simulation. We'll simulate the globe and show data simulated on the globe. So you cannot say, okay, there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica because SunCalc says so. SunCalc will simulate a globe and give you data based on that simulation. You cannot really trust that stuff. All right, so I did expose these guys again, all right, one more time. And I want to, last week, okay, and I have to tell you these guys, this thing here for you guys, okay, really important. So what's going on? And many people maybe not be aware. Many times, people say, oh, don't push Bible, don't push Christianity. Make it like watchable for people who don't follow Christianity. I understand, and that's what I try to do. As I said this week, I've always sought flat earth unity, okay? But we cannot no longer do that, sacrifice the truth, because we are seeking unity. It's time now to really separate the wheat and the tares. It's just the time it is. It's 2025. There's a lot of things going on. So you see this guy here throwing this symbol, okay, the devil's sign, right? So what I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I cannot prove. I cannot prove because there's no way for me to prove. So live streams, if you guys are not familiar, when I'm displaying a video, like I just display a video right now, I play the SunCalc video, I can see who are in the studio, okay? Let me show you, let me share my screen. So this is, I can see here myself, my computer, my screen, and whoever is in studio will show right here or below. Okay. So when I play videos, you guys watch the video, music, whatever. I'm gonna play some more videos, but I can see the people here. I can see what they are doing. I can see the people. Sometimes they can see me, sometimes they can't because I can remove myself. Okay, so this is for those who don't understand much. So what was going on? And this is I cannot prove it because I don't have an image, I don't have a video to prove because I saw during my live stream. Okay, I was playing the video and I saw the person doing this sign here, the devil sign. So this person, I had him on my show. First, he got really close to the camera and displayed this sign. It's very similar, you know, the devil sign with one hand only. Okay, and then he stepped back, and then he came back again. He displayed with both hands this symbol. All right, this symbol. And I was watching that stuff. I said, what's going on here? Maybe I'm not, because I'm not American. Maybe American do that stuff all the time. I don't think so. This is the devil's sign. Okay. So when I'm telling you guys, this is more of a spiritual war than you can imagine. Okay. If you're not aware, if you're not a Christian, man, no, I don't like religion. This is a spiritual war, and you have to realize what's going on. Okay. So this guy, I had him on my show during a song, not a song. I had a break time and said, let's have a break, bathroom break. And he displayed this sign here with one hand first, right at the camera. He stepped back and then he came back with both hands displaying this sign right here. Okay. Now this person is Dave Weiss. He did it. He did it the very last time that he was in my live stream. Okay. So combining that with the whole TFE that I was having, argument with him, you gotta stop that. And he pushing, no, 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 I stand with, what's his name? I stand with Jaron, the whole 100%, So what I'm saying, and I told this to Flat Earth Reconnaissance, there is something that holds these guys together that's stronger than Flat Earth. Now, all of you are here today because of Flat Earth. All of you, no question about it. This unites us. That's why we are here, because we are Flat Earthers. Okay, so you guys are here because of that. If I no longer am a Flat Earther like this NASA guy right here, there's no reason to watch his show. There is no reason to watch my show. But there is something that tied these guys together that is stronger than Flat Earth. It's much stronger. Okay, what it is it Satanism? Is it agency? Are they all NASA guys? Some people told me that Austin is the NASA guy. This one here who is throwing the symbol and who is handled with this guy wearing the top hat. This guy here pushed this guy here, promoted this guy as never before. This one promoted this one. This is the guy who was behind that rocket guy who, had a NASA, had a flat Earth sticker on his rocket and died. They are all in the club. They're all in the club. All right. So that's what's going on right here. It's a spiritual war. If you are on the fence, if you don't want to take a biblical stance on this, you are being played because these guys are playing for the other side. They are playing for the other side. Okay, they are playing for the other side. So if you are on the fence, you think, no, I don't want to get involved in this Christianity stuff. This thing is deeper than you might think, way, way deeper. Okay. Uh, you're playing with actors like this guy right here. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And there are people supporting this guy today, and we're going to be talking about it. Okay. So these guys, they are either Masons or Satanists or I don't know. So you need to, eventually, you have to, you know, because these guys are showing their true colors. They are showing their true colors right now. And if you don't see, I mean, you gotta open your eyes. Okay. You have to open your eyes, start seeing what's going on. So I'm calling out some guys here. Okay. Now, Sean, I got in touch with Sean 6 months ago. He mirrored one of my Antarctica videos and had like 10,000 views at that time, a lot of thousands of views. And I told him, oh, since you mirror my video, let me come over and talk about the whole 2023 Antarctica thing, what went on. And here you see Jaden again wearing a NASA hat. Okay. And what needs to be done, if you're a Christian channel, you need to stop giving airtime to these guys. Okay? They are not on our side as far as the biblical word. They are not. Stop giving airtime for these guys. Stop giving airtime to David Wise. Stop giving airtime to Austin. Right? These guys are actors. And they even not worse, Satanists. You must stop because they are playing. They are not being sincere. So I'm going to call out Taboo Conspiracy, a good friend. And Taboo Conspiracy, I know you're a Christian brother. Open your eyes. These guys are playing with you. Okay, don't give time. Don't give airtime to these guys. Okay, I'm not calling you anything. I'm just telling you, open your eyes, brother. Okay, these guys, you're a smart guy. You're a lawyer. These guys, they are not on our side. They are not. Okay, and you need to cut ties with these guys. No, I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. It's your channel. It's your life. But these guys are shields. They are shields. And I need to call out another guy right here. I don't trust this guy. Sorry for saying. I know some people say, "Oh, he's a Christian brother." He was promoted a lot. This is this guy right here, John Joseph Harvey. He's promoting this 24-hour sun. And the thing is, he had, I think he had a debate with Duffy not long ago, and Duffy he already used his clips, the clips of this debate on TikTok. For some reason, TikTok is pushing. Every time I open my TikTok now, I see Duffy there. So he pays, of course, to get promoted. And he played some video, this Joseph Humvee there, calling him names. And Duffy was saying, like, see, flat earthers, they don't have argument. They just know how to call his names, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I think this guy was propped up in this Biblical Cosmology, Truth and Freedom Conference. Same thing, Austin, he was there. He was on Alex Jones. He was on debating Professor Dave. They were propped up a lot, these two guys, okay? And now they are pushing this 24 hours. Basically, they are saying, yeah, it's legit. Jaron really saw the 24 hours. And that's what they're saying, okay? They are playing the role, like giving support, validating their fakery. So I'm calling this guy out. I don't trust him. I'm sorry to say that. Some people do. I think anybody who is pushing this 24-hour sun as legit, I don't know much about this guy, Tom Bovell Illumination, and I don't know much, but again, if there was a 24-hour sun there, they wouldn't have to fake it, and they did fake. So I'm calling this guy out too, to redo, start thinking differently on this whole, uh, sky that he does. And this guy here, definitely there is something shady with him. Let me find here. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna show this picture. This guy here, okay, Steven Alonso. He's being promoted also. And hold on, guys. Let me just find a picture I was just sent now, and I needed to put it there. So hold on, give me just a sec. Let me go to my um WhatsApp. I need to download a picture here real quick. WhatsApp web. So talking about WhatsApp, they are probably going to ban TikTok. And Brazil, there's a big censorship going on. They say they're gonna probably ban Instagram, WhatsApp, and what else? Messenger. It's basically to prevent us from communicating to each other. That's what's going on. So let me download this picture real quick. Shout out to Flat Earth Reconnaissance for sending me this picture. And let me share with you guys. Okay, sharing here right now. Share my screen. All right, this is the picture here, okay? This is this Steven Alonso here. Thanks for the shout out and giving everyone a demo of the Firmament Tracker's Flat Earth Academic Web version. We believe your trip was 100% real. Keep up the good work, Steven. Right? So this is the guy today. I think that was like a day ago, giving a shout out, like supporting Jaron. This guy here, this guy, Satanist here. All right, that's the Stephen Alonso, the guy who is promoting the 24-hour possible on the flat Earth. So I don't trust this guy. I'm calling him out right now. I think he is working with them. He is just, uh, a tool. This guy right here. Okay, and he's been promoted lately. All right, TFE, all that stuff. And I think they're all working for the other team. They are not really working on the biblical flat earth. So that's for you, especially many of us Christians already are seeing all these lies, what's going on. So this you have to see, guys, if you are on the fence, that this is a spiritual war and there is a lot of things going on, a lot of things at stake here. And these guys are basically, working all together. They are all working together. And, so let me go back to the chat real quick, catch up. There's like 300 messages here. So shout out to all of you guys who are joining now, Rory, um, Lisa Napolitano, Long Island. Yeah, Long Island. So, Michael, yeah, it's a fraud. It's a big fraud. TFE is a big fraud. Okay. Thank you, Aaron Hearts. I love you all back, guys. I love you all back. Yes, the video by Rory is really great. I'm gonna show you guys. Uh, let's see what else. So I'm going after the break. I'm gonna. Let me talk about King Nico real quick. Hello, good morning, Nico. So let me go back, guys. This is important here, okay? And I have a picture here to share. Let me find here. It's always like at the time of the show, seems like something happens, I have everything ready, and then when it's time of the show, something happened. So some people were saying like, "Oh, why is Nico wearing like military fatigue or whatever?" Now listen, guys, Nico is in Canada. They had a different situation over there. You know, it's basically the government there with the Trudeau, who just stepped down especially during the pandemic. It was like a military government, you know. So you sometimes you need to build up a resistance. And see this female here in Syria, you know, they have to defend their lands, you know, and they have sometimes to take up arms sometimes, you know, to defend their lands, you know, even their culture, their situation, their lives, their home lives. You know what's going on in Canada. So some people in the US was like, oh, why is he wearing military fatigue? Because sometimes you need to build a resistance because evil is real. You know, even the angels they fight. You know, evil, and evil is real. Sometimes you have to take up on arms and fight evil. That's what the White Army did in Russia before they tried to fight the communists. You know, you cannot just let them take over. You need to fight sometimes, you know? So I understand Nico's wearing military fatigue because he actually was not doing flat earth. Even though he is a flat earther, he was more like fighting the government there, like the whatever was going on is going on in Canada. And he came out of retirement because of TFE. Many people are coming out of retirement. They stopped making flat earth videos 4, 5, 6 years ago. They're back now because of TFE. You know, sometimes you have to understand the person according to his country, his situation, and what's going on. So I understand Nico wearing a military fatigue because like the whole Antarctica 24-hour sun in Brazil failed big time because the guys there were able to identify the rat and expose him 2023. Right now, what's going on, some of the flat earthers there, they are receiving pictures of guys wearing, displaying guns, like threatening, extremely threatening. So what would you do, in a situation like that? Now the guy he went on live on his channel, this flat earther in Brazil, and he showed, look, these are the threats that I'm receiving right now. These guys are sending pictures, holding guns, sending pictures to me, you know, and you have to protect yourself sometimes, So for you who think that, King Nico is wearing military fatigue, I totally understand, you know, because in his country, that's what's going on. You sometimes have to do things to protect yourself. And believe it or not, this is a spiritual war. And these guys are, they are fighting with all weapons they can, if this thing fail, if this the whole 24-hour sun movie mockumentary fail, they will come up. They're gonna tie their belt. They're gonna do something else, step up their game. They're gonna. This is a spiritual war. Okay. Let me see here. Shout out to True Christian. Jeranis literally made his own cult that he ran named after himself, and he is still leading it. He never left it. Yeah, yeah. Well, he's an actor, He is just milking his subscribers, getting the money, you know. Uh, yeah. So let me see what else. I'm just want to catch up here, guys. I had so many comments here. So shout out to all of you. I'm still getting to know. Some people say, is this guy legit? Is Nico legit? Is Rich from Boston legit? I'm here in Japan. I don't know. I know Rich is from Boston. He's from Boston. I never met the guy. I watch his videos and I think he's legit. If you guys know, just like I told you in my last video, call me out if you see me doing. I'm a Christian. I believe in our Lord Jesus Christ. He's the Son of a God. I believe he's as Son of God. He shares the same nature as God. and he is God himself because he has the same nature as God. So my daughter has the same nature as I am, as me. She's a human. She bleeds, she cries, same nature. She thinks, she acts, she runs, she cooks, and she has the same nature. So if Jesus is the Son of God, he has the same nature as his Father, you know. And call me out if you think I'm doing, especially in the Bible. Uh, Anthony Powell. So let me talk about this Anthony Powell. Anthony Powell. This is the guy who filmed the 24-hour sun, supposedly back a few years ago in Antarctica. Now he has a award from a club that's called the Explorers Club. This is the same club that what's his name? Buzz Aldrin is the same. So Anthony Powell, Buzz Aldrin, they both were awarded this uh, Explorers Award from the same club. So they all share the same secrets. Right? They all share the same secrets. Yeah, the guys were shirtless. They were inside that, sphere, maybe. Who knows? So I can't keep up with all the comments, guys, but I hope you guys are fine. Yeah, you should write off anyone who supports TFE, anyone, because this is, you saw the guy. I played that video so many times here. The guy was gonna come up with something that to destroy flat Earth, and these guys are all behind him. So they are all paid. They are working for them. Although I think Duffy himself is working for somebody. He said weed several times, and he doesn't work on his own. He has a team behind him. Perhaps NASA. Perhaps NASA is behind him. No, no. So let me see. I have a few more slides to share with you guys. Just want to pick up, all the shout out here. Well, Admiral Byrd, he is a Freemason. He is the one who founded the Freemason Lodge in Antarctica. All right, so uh, he's gonna mix truth and lies, and more land, all that stuff. He's just, uh, he's just misdirecting people. That's what I think. He's just misdirecting people. So let me see. I called these guys out, and I'll show right now this thing here. I'm gonna share with you guys this. This is about the A map. Jaron has been attacking. Will Duffy has been attacking the A map, as always. So right now, what's going on? There is a Brazilian Antarctic research ship going around the perimeter of Antarctica. Now it's a big explorer ship. Okay, it's not this boat here. Just because I just had this one here to illustrate. All right, so they went south the Atlantic. Guess what? For those who say, "Oh, there's no ice wall," there was something there. They had to turn left. Okay, that's Antarctica right there, and they are continuously. I'm saying they are continuously turning left. Okay, they are going eastward, continuously turning left. Now remember, guys, if Antarctica was this island on the on the bottom of the ball, they should be circling right to go around Antarctica. But they keep going left and left and left and left and left. Just like the guys in Antarctica who did not want to go live and live stream the 24-hour sun. These guys are not live streaming anything. They turn their transponders off for 10 hours, 12 hours, which I believe they advance during those 12 hours, a lot. And then they turn back their transponders on. And then they turn it off again for another 10, 20 hours, 8, 10, 12 hours back home. Because that's what they are doing. They're going around the Antarctic Circle, not the Antarctic island on the bottom of the ball. Now this is happening right now. So we don't. The ice wall. The true name for Antarctica is the sea barrier. That's how the explorers, back in the 1800s, called the sea barrier, because everywhere there was the sea barrier here, containing the oceans, right? And all of them like 60,000 miles, 65,000 miles around the perimeter of Antarctica. So right now, 2024, 2025 is a big Brazilian research ship going around the perimeter of Antarctica. And they are constantly turning left, just like one of those VNDs boat race. The guy he was caught saying, well, we keep turning left the whole time, because that's how you circumnavigate Earth around the perimeter of the Antarctic ring. You have to keeping turning left. Okay, so these guys who keep attacking the A map, Brazil is still the same place, hasn't changed anything. Okay, the US, Canada is right here, still there for now, till they become US, you know. Everything matches, if I go west, Bolivia is right there, and then Peru, Ecuador, we have Venezuela on our north, so everything matches. Nothing has changed. Okay, so those guys who keep attacking the A map, you know. So let me display this one right here also that I wanted to display. This is the Arctic and the Antarctic, right? So you guys see the shades of the mountains. That's what I've been looking. Look at the shade here as the sun moves. Look how the shade goes from one side. It grows, towards the observer right here, and then goes east. Look, and you don't see this happening. Look at this one. Look right here. Right? Look as the sun moves, how the shades move from west to east. Right? You don't see this happening Mount Rosman right there. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Right? Nothing. Purely digital sun, CGI sun right there. Okay? So some scenes they recorded at a studio and released them once they got to Antarctica. Right? That's what they did. So initially, I thought they had done the whole thing here at this NASA Code studio. This is in the southeast of the U.S. I think it's Louisiana, Alabama, somewhere there. That's what I initially thought until I saw I saw Flat Earth Warriors. That's where I found Nico's channel. And shout out to Flat Earth Warriors, No Fanfare, a lot of small channels that are doing a great job exposing this lie. So that's what I thought initially they had filmed this whole thing, which can, since the Amazon panels can be taken and built in a location, in any location. Look how realistic, look at all those mountains, it becomes after editing. Look at that, the clouds and everything, the mountains, the shades. This is all made at that code. Look at that mountain on the back. Just like Austin said, it looks so close, because it's a screen. They were right there. So that's where initially I thought they had filmed, but you saw David Wise talking about the sphere and Amazon, the volume, so many other places where they could have filmed the 24-hour sun. Now, the trip to Antarctica is real. They did go there, but the 24-hour sun is the fake thing, you know. So look at this size of this thing, giant. So they can make bigger than that. This is 2015 or 2014, I guess. This image that I'm displaying right now. All right, this is 2014 or 15. And imagine now, that's why they wait until 2024. They have way better LED panels, much bigger studio, somewhere with ceiling also and walls 180 degrees, perhaps on a 360 or 270 degrees. Look at really looks so real, right? So to me, guys, all these guys promoting this TFE stuff, 24-hour sun, I don't trust these guys. I am have I have unsubscribed from many of those anybody. So that's why I'm calling these guys out. The guy from what's his name again? Sham from forgot his channel's name. Sham Kingdom in Context. I mean, just stop hosting this guy. I don't know if he believes or not there's a 24-hour sun, but don't give airtime to these guys because they are using their airtime to spread their lies, right? And many people are convinced. And going back to the Bible, for some of you who are on the fence, we are narrowing and narrowing. It's going to be narrower, narrower, and it's going to get to the point where you guys will have to decide, take a stance. No, okay. It's too obvious. These guys are really, Satanists. Now, look, guys, I have to give some respect to this Globe channel in Brazil because this Globe channel, the guy, he goes on debates, all the stuff, but he just believes the Globe because he grew up believing the Globe. He's not a Freemason. He's not in the secret society, And he's been looking at this TFE thing, and he said during his live show that not buying it. He said that he's looking at the TFE, the footage, all the thing, and he said he's not buying it. He's not buying it, and so uh, I admire his honesty. He's not buying it. So I think it seems like to me the guys who are buying it, not that they are buying the Globers who are supporting, they are in the club, in my opinion. Okay, so that's why Taboo Conspiracy, Ben, you're a good guy. If I told you about David Wise throwing the devil sign here, and as the guys are doing the same, you can see there's a video. I'm trying to find that video in high resolution where the astronauts, they are wearing their gear, they are all doing on a circle, all of them throwing the devil sign. So if you guys don't see what's going on, if they are both throwing those signs, there's something above flat Earth that unites those guys behind the scenes. So wake up, just wake up and just wake up and see what's going on. It's a spiritual war. All right, so yeah, it's 70,000. It costs a lot of money to go there. Some funny comments right here. All right, so I'm gonna take a break. While I take a break, I'm gonna play this song here. This song has been going on by Mr. Cheswick, and I found it's really interesting. Trust me, bro, because all these guys are doing is trust me, bro. I saw this and trust me, bro. Now I can go ahead here. Let me type this astronaut here. That's the Brazilian astronaut. Let me just show you quick before I break. I have shown you guys before, and you have seen probably in the documentary by uh, Pastor, who I just had an biblical documentary, and he showed. So this is the Brazilian astronaut. Okay, so he went on an interview, and he was asked about flat Earth, and he said, "I saw the Earth. I was up the eyes," and he even showed his eyes, like he pointed to his eyes. Said, "I saw the roundness." So, like, trust me, bro. It's a ball because I saw it. So general analysis is the same thing, Trust me, bro. You know, I saw it. Right? So should I believe the astronauts now who went to the moon? You know, I mean, supposedly. So you guys need to stop believing this trust me, bro stuff. So let's listen to this song. I'm gonna get a coffee. I should be back in a few minutes.
You can all show my dancing. and roll.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. So don't trust these guys. So I finally got my. So that's a song by Mr. Cheswick, right? Trust me, bro. Song. So he's been putting out some songs about the TFE. So I wish I could play more, but some of them has a lot of cuss words, so I don't want to play. But shout out. I told him to have. I asked him actually to make a song just like Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. So perhaps something like Antarctica is a final frontier, but it's made in a Amazon studio, something like that. So let's see if he'll come up with something. So let me shout out to some other channels here. And actually, I'm going to just play my playlist. This is the TFE playlist that I have created, TFE PSYOP Exposed. So shout out to all these channels. Don't Fear the Truth. He just put out an excellent, well, Mucky to Shoes. He has put out something. Let me go to the list itself. I think it should be all right. So this one, but my top one is really Rory. I'm gonna put it on top here. Move to top. Niles by a flat. This is the one I just mirrored. The same video. Okay, it's just that I have a different name, but it's the same video. All right. So this one is really good. Also, Level Earth Observer. I'm officially rejecting final experiment. Level Earth Observer. He's been on top of this also for a while. Don't Fear the Truth. All right. Great Shadows of Antarctica. He just put out another one. Level Earth, P Brain, The Truth. All these guys, King Nico, Brian's Logic, They Live Truth. Shout out to Russian Vids. Product Warriors. This is how I actually found King Nico from him. No Fanfare. I like this sermon here by Pastor D Nodo. And there's a lot of stuff there. So I created a playlist. I think I also have a brother Sanchez there too. He was on top of it, Najera, calling him out long time ago. So just go to my channel, go to playlist. It's right there. It's called the TFE PSYOP right here. Okay. All right, let me show you this one here. This is what the guys are doing, basically. I'm not gonna play this. I'm just gonna show what these guys are doing. Austin. Austin's gonna go to Candace Owens, right? I don't know if he already been there. So this is right when these guys got back from the moon. They went on a tour in, of course, safe place. They were not being cross-examined or anything. They were just going to friendly channels and find the right spot here. All of them, I think, is right here. There you see, Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, and the other guy, I forgot his name, Face the Nation. All right. That's right when they got back from the moon. So they were saying, oh, yeah, we saw Earth from the moon and we walked on the moon. Trust me, bro. We did it. We did it. So Austin's doing the same thing. And I bet, guys, I think I see Jaron going after the mockumentary is ready, or maybe before. I think he's going to go to Joe Rogan. I think that's one place where, because Joe Rogan has been having more audience than all the news channels combined. Elon Musk being there and even Trump being there. So I think that it's great chances to either Austin or Jaron being on that Joe Rogan show, right? So that's where they are. So should we trust this guy? Trust me, bro. They walked on the moon. They were giving interviews. Yeah, we did it. You know. So, in my opinion, I would not trust these guys pushing any channel that's pushing the 24-hour sun. I think they need to be exposed. Okay, and guys, you guys keep checking on us, all of us. I want you, please keep checking on us as well. Nico, myself, RV, Rich from Ball, anything you guys see something, any of us doing something wrong, call us out right away. Okay. Oh, Daily Truth is in the house. Hi, nice to see you here, brother. A lot of good people here, a lot of good people. He doesn't think I don't. It's that's what he has to say because he's paid to say. Have you seen? He's doing the devil sign. He did the devil sign, right? Maybe I should play this song here. One more, another song here, quick song. Let's see, do I have it here? I don't have it. But he does the devil song, a lot. So don't trust those guys. They are Satanists. Okay, they know Earth is flat. These guys know the Earth is flat, but they gotta push the lie because they gotta lie to the people. They have to keep the lie in line. You know, they keep lying to the people. That's what they do. So don't think he thinks that this. No, he knows. He definitely knows the Earth is flat, but it's part of his role. He has to play this role as the ballwater, but they know, these guys know, no doubt about it. So Fake Flip also has been uploading some videos on, but he does mostly in Portuguese, about the TFE, but sometimes once in a while he posts something in English. And I'm gonna download one more video here, then we're gonna go from there. So let me check the chat real quick. Can close this. Just answer some questions here in the chat. Romans for the rapture. I have a Bible verse here for those guys who are thinking they can go far with this plan. All of them who are lying to humanity. Psalm 37:13. But the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he sees that his day is coming. So Will Duffy, you're laughing now. I remember when this whole TFE started, all of you guys laughing. Fight the flat earth, you know, and Maktoum, all making videos laughing, and they wouldn't stop laughing. So, but the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he sees that his day is coming. So, be careful, guys. Don't play with this stuff. All right, let me download this video real quick, and then we will go from there. You know where it is. That's what I'm saying. Every time I think we have a show, I try to find something, I save something, always, goes wrong. But I have to download this video one more time, even though I had it with me. And I'm gonna download real quick and play it. Download YouTube. YouTube has been, you know, making it really difficult to download their videos now. And I think it's unfair. Even had his comments revoked for several days because of that. They don't like to download anymore. So I don't know what's going on there. So let me go ahead here in the chat real quick. So yeah, I think I don't know much about that kingdom in context. It seems like all those guys who deny the deity of Christ, they are all also supporting this 24-hour sun. I don't know. Don't know about that, if they're going to promote flat Earth at all. The guy is wearing a NASA outfit, you know? I don't think so. Unless they will do just like they did with Behind the Curve, you know? They give all this, they will give to the world what they want, you know? Oh, yeah, we saw the 21st sun. Yeah, we were wrong. They will give them what they want. They will give Duffy what they want, and at the same time, trying to remain as the control opposition on the flat Earth. So what I'm saying, guys, you need to cut ties with those guys. We don't need them, you know. We don't. Let's build a uh, flat Earth cosmology apart from these guys. You know, I see them as the flat Earth society. You know, that's how I see them. I don't know. Tyler has been really nice sending me messages on TikTok, and I hope he's not. You know, I sometimes I don't like it, some of the videos he makes. You know, seeing dogs in the clouds. But anyway, you know, I don't know. And he's been nice. As I said, I live in Japan. I don't have access to many of you. I don't. You guys meet them, talk to them on the phone. You know, you guys are better to find out those things than I am, being so far away, only having a show once a week, you know. So you guys, yeah, Fake Flip is a oceanographer. He's a scientist. You know, he helped me a lot with the tsunamis, because I had studied 1961 Chile tsunami, and I could never understand. You know, he reached Japan here, all the way to the north, and why didn't cross the around Antarctica, I mean, wrapped Antarctica, and went up the Atlantic, you know. He said, well, you will never do, because Antarctica is not this island on the bottom of the, you know, it's the ice ring. So yeah, he's solid. He's solid. And he's fairly new to flat Earth. I think 2 to 3 years, you know. But he brought a lot of knowledge to the field. That's why what I like about the flat earthers in Brazil, because the guys who are coming along, you know, accepting flat Earth, they are have heaters, you know, like uh, PhD in geophysics, you know, and oceanographers and architects and engineers. You know, they are have heaters, you know, like they really know what they're talking about, and they're saying yes, the Earth is flat, no curvature. And trying to download this here real quick. And Professor Afonso Vasconcelos, PhD in geophysics. And I have, because I'm not a full-time flat earther, let's say, I have a really good video of him explaining the earthquakes. It's in the works. I will eventually finish translating that into English. Okay. But if you see, let me see if I find here a picture of the Earth, the core, you know. Let's see here real quick. Yeah. So let me share my screen. Now, all of us grew up learning this here, right? All these layers of the Earth. Okay. We all grew up like that. Now, Professor Afonso, he was explaining that the mantle is made of this rock right here. So when they display all this yellow part here, it should be green, because all this is this olivine rock, which is one of the. That's why they can draw holes deeper than 8 miles. You know, this is like this rock is solid, like you can't break this stuff. So he was explaining how this whole area here, where it's yellow or orange, should be green. And actually, I did find something like that. It's all olivine rock. And the volcanoes, you say, oh, the volcanoes, come from the molten core. No, we have this I learned in my area. We have the chambers behind volcanoes. Behind? No, under. We have the volcanic chambers, the lava chambers, which is on top of those olivine rock. You know, let me see if I can display this image right here real quick. Now I'm working on this, all this mantle right here. See if I can see the picture big so I can explain better. Let me see the image. So the mantle right here, all this area, it's this green olivine rock right here. Okay, he was explaining to us. Let me go back, olivine rock. All right. So when you see this here, it should be green. Okay. Now here, the outer core and the inner core. This gets even more interesting because the viscosity of this liquid here is 0. This has a 0 viscosity. Water. This is 0 viscosity. So just like a display at the beginning, that just like the Bible says in 2 Peter 5:3, the earth was brought out of the water. We don't have molten iron here. What we have is water. Okay, this is water. And of course, they bend here to pretend it's a ball, but I am working on slides showing all these layers flat. Now, plates, what are plates? Plates are flat thing. Your car plate is flat. So when we call tectonic plates, because they are flat, otherwise we would call them tectonic shells, right? We don't call them tectonic shells. We call them tectonic plates because they're flat. So, there's no bulwark to start with. All right, so this mantle here, it's this olivine rock. Okay, this green stuff right here. It's called olivine because it's the same color as the olive. So this is the thing right here. So I'm working on the slides. I may just present here instead of making a separate video. Next week, I'm going to have Flat Earth Reconnaissance here. He's biblical flat earther who also knows that the Earth does not have a south pole. So we cannot have a 24-hour sun in Antarctica because there's no, 24-hour. There's no south pole to begin with. Yeah, I cannot download this video at all. So I'll see what I'll do. And it's frustrating because I had it prepared before. I thought I had it, and now I can't find it anymore. So I'll present next week. Perhaps I'll present this whole earthquake thing. And I still have it here. Let me find. Should have it here somewhere. I will present the olivine rock, all the layers. I'm going to present this to you guys next week. All right, let me check the chat real quick here. Sorry, guys, I haven't kept up with the chat. I kind of banned one guy here. He was bothering. So I had to kick him out. These guys are, defending. I don't want to waste time with these guys, defending this Jaron, the 24-hour sun. I don't want to waste my time with these guys, Don't care. So where is it? Here? Can find it. When I try to find the stuff, it just disappears from here. Try one more time. Can download the video. I'll play next week. Yeah, it's not here. Can't find it at all. Sorry, guys. That was. Oh, I found it. Yes, I found it. Good. So I'm gonna play this in just a second. Let me move this here. Check if it's there. Yeah. So good thing. I'm gonna show you one more thing that I have prepared. Just upload here. Should be ready in a minute. It's right here. It's uploading. All right. So let me check the chat real quick. Yeah, so shout out to Nathan Oakley. Now, I don't know, Nathan, what's his position? I still don't know. I hope he is not buying this 24-hour sun in Antarctica. Because if he is, it's going to be the same thing, the globe and the the globers and the fake flat earthers. You know, so shout out to you, Nathan Oakley. I hope you're not buying this whole 24-hour sun in Antarctica. I really do. I really do hope, because it's going to be a big disappointment, and I really hope. So never know. Yeah, they live truth. He warned me. That's the thing. I really wanted to be, let's all flatter. Let's unite. Let's not, I was wrong. It was so wrong, Uh, I don't want to be divisive, but we cannot sacrifice truth and for the sake of unity. We can no longer. We've done that. I've done that. I was, sometimes people say, why don't you call these guys? Well, let's not be divisive, but we can't. These guys are Satanists. They are displaying, when I saw David Wise displaying the devil's sign, he said, oh, something's wrong. I don't want to be friends with these guys, No, don't want to be friends with them. They are worshiping the devil, No, I don't want to be friends with these guys. None of them. They're running flat earth channels. They're running globe channels. It's all the same. Okay? So I don't want to. So I think the media is ready now. So pay attention. This is an old song when I was a kid. Actually, it was way before, but in Brazil, they play American shows sometimes 10 years later. So this is a song from the H&R Puffin Stuff. And now we have Austin Puffin Stuff. But pay attention on Mike Toons throwing the devil's sign.
You got someone who loves you. You got someone who cares. You got someone who'll fix you up if ever you need repairs. You got someone who'll take the time to listen to your prayers. I got you, got everybody. You got someone who cares by the name of HR Pumping Stuff. Where'd you go when things get rough? HR Pumping Stuff. You can't do a little, but you can't do enough. I got you, got everybody. You got someone who cares by the name of HR Pumping Stuff. Where'd you go when things get rough? HR Pumping Stuff. Well, you can't do a little, but you can't do
All right, so that you see here, that's Mike Toon throwing the devil sign in Antarctica. So this guy's, if I see David Wise throwing the devil sign and I say Mike Toon throwing the devil sign, logically there is something above flat Earth or globe Earth that unites these guys. You know, they're all in on it. No doubt about it. They're all in on it. So if you believe these guys, Austin, Jaron, Dave Wise, I mean, I'm sorry to say, but you guys are lost. You can't be trusting these guys. You just can't. Right? They are just unfortunately Globers will buy that stuff because Globers buy anything. If you see what Globers believe, like they believe this thing right here. This is from NASA website, first image of a black hole. They believe this stuff. They believe this is real, just like they believed the sausage planet, the Proxima Centauri, that later was mostly known as the Chorizo Centauri. Globers believe this stuff. Globers believe this stuff, and they will believe. They don't they are not really worried about whether they fake that. Okay, they saw the 24-hour sun. They are using that stuff, to promote the globe. And I hope you guys, flat earthers, don't believe them. I really do. Being screaming out of my lungs. They've been lying forever. So don't give airtime to, if you have a YouTube channel, just don't cut off these guys completely. Don't give them airtime. You know. All right, let me see if I have anything else here in the chat. And we're getting close to ending our show. I don't like to go too long, so I want people to be able to watch later. Yeah. So next week we will be talking about something really interesting that I had thought a long time ago, and I will display some of my old videos, like 7 years ago, I guess I was displaying that because I had an idea. I just didn't know how to work around that, but I had an idea. Not an idea, I had some, yeah, got a show here. So let me ban this person here. Okay. Guys who promote 24-hour sun and attach can okay. Now, guys, look, let me share this one more time. Okay. Share this video. So this is the whole thing, about this TFE. This guy here, Shikomatus, right? And these Globers, they come to me telling me things that I already know since 2023. Here you see this guy, Shikomatus. He's a Brazilian guy. He works at Union Glacier. Since 2020, Brazilian flat earthers have been asking him, show us the proof that there is a 24-hour sun. He never does. He never said. Now, weirdly enough, he was with these two guys here in the summer, either 2024, summer 2024, or 2023. I know, because they've been working the whole footage, the 360 degrees, not the sun, just the going around 360, the panoramic images. They got this a long time ago, probably January 2024, December, something like that. So they had time to have that stuff inside their studio, work their CGI. And remember, the guys behind this is not someone using a $100 software. Talking about Hollywood production. Jonathan Marandi is a Hollywood producer, filmmaker. Talking about NASA guys. Talking about Danny Faulkner, who's probably has ties with NASA as well. So this guy, he's been going on with these guys forever, like several months. And he posted 2 videos. He posted one saying it was midnight. Then he posted this one here saying that it was 10 p.m. Okay, and there's no question about it. That's what he says. It's 10 p.m. And knowing that this shadow gives away that's probably noon here or before 11. I think it's like 11 because the direction of the sun is northeast. He's facing the sun northeast because his shadow is being cast southwest. All right, and he's lying, saying that it's 10 p.m. So they've been lying. This guy was never able to produce. The guys called him at Union Glacier midnight there. He would speak on the phone, WhatsApp, you can talk, but he would never turn on his camera and show the sun behind the mountain. There's no 24-hour sun in Antarctica. This idea that has been known now, what has been known is 24-hour daylight. Yes, there is 24 hours daylight. How? Because Antarctica, it's so bright that if you stay there not wearing pair of shades, you go blind. You cannot spend 30 minutes there, not wearing shades. You go blind. So it's so bright that even if the sun is 4,000 miles away from there, that stuff is all covered in white, reflects on the firmament above. So it's lit for 24 hours days. No question about it. You see the whole Antarctic circle covered in ice, reflecting the firmament above, and the sun shining on both, down and up above. You're gonna see 24-hour daylight, but not the sun 24 hours above the horizon. All right. Okay, guys, I think that's pretty much it for today. So sorry if I have. I think he spoke about seeing the sun of 19 hours or 20, something like that, but not 24 hours sun. So shout out, go here and say 88. How are you? I think you habla español, right? I see you've done some videos in Spanish. So shout out to you. Welcome to the show. Dom, yes, it's Dom, Yes, Anthony Powell been making fake 24-hour sun videos for several years. As I told you, he's in the club. He is in the same club as Buzz Aldrin. Definitely, I share this. Actually, let me see if I find that. I really like that. There's a headline back several years ago on this whole Falklands War, and the Falkland War was basically oh man, oh yeah, I have it. Yes, Illusius. So the Falkland War, I have this headline from, where is it? Right here. This is from the 70s or something, Jack Anderson, he was a famous, I don't know if he's still alive. I say he was, but I don't know if he's still alive. He reported during the Falkland War, I think it was 1982. I made a mistake, think it was 1978. I was a kid, don't remember much, teenager. Jack Anderson, Argentine move may be warm up for Antarctica. That's a headline on the newspaper back in 1982. So they fear that the Argentines or the Argentinians, they were willing to break away from the Antarctica Treaty and have their own agenda in Antarctica. So this whole Falkland War might be, and he saw it. That's why he published back in 1982. Jack Anderson, Argentine move may be warm up for Antarctica. So that's why they went there. So guys, now I want to have your opinion because Trump, he wants to, because he thinks Greenland is closer to the US than it is from Denmark, he wants to annex Greenland along with Canada. And some people because some people say because Greenland is closer to the US than it is to Denmark, that the US has claims. So what do you think about the whole uh, Falklands? Because the Falklands is right here. The Argentines or the Argentinians, they claimed, the Falklands because, well, look how close it is compared to Britain, which over here, you know? So if you say that, oh, all right, since Greenland is closer to the US than it is from Denmark, the US can claim, shouldn't the Argentinians have the right of the Falklands since they can see, because there's no curvature, they can see the Falklands from the shores of Argentina, you know? So shouldn't they claim? They claim again? What do you guys think about it? You know? Any of these countries should claim the Falklands because territorially speaking, it's much closer. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up in a few minutes. Let me just see the chat here one more time. And hello, Crystal. We're about done here. So welcome to the show. Henry. So lots of good people here today. Have a bliss. Yes, he did a lot of good. I don't know what happened to him. I think his channel was uh, deleted or something. I think that's it for today. So, guys, we should be back next week. I'm going to have Flat Earth Reconnaissance. We're going to be talking about something new, but that we thought about it. And actually, Flat Earth Reconnaissance, he went ahead and started this whole thing, but I had just the idea years ago. And, right? I think so too. I definitely think I agree with Flat Earth Deplorable. I think there's something wrong with him. I don't trust him anymore. I think his parts also is with right there with Jaron, David Wise, and with Sid. I think so too. So no, don't like him anymore. I think he's right there with the club. So anybody who is saying that 24-hour is real is with Jaron Campanella. Guys, it's been a blessing having this show with you guys today. We should be back next week. And shout out to each and every one of you here today. Thanks for being here. And I'll be uploading more videos during the week, and I'm calling out those guys separately. Taboo Conspiracy, if you're there, listen to me, listening to the show. I mean, know that if you're hosting these guys, talking to them, they are throwing the devil's sign. And if that doesn't bother you, I don't know what to say because it bothered me when I saw this whole throwing devil sign and supporting the TFE. I say, I'm out. No more units. No more flat earth units. To me, is now truth comes first. So, guys, I'm going to close with this song here. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. May the Lord be with you. And let's close with Dave J. Caron today, okay? Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.
celestial light, fantastical, mystical, wonderful sight. Belgian Swiss physicist Auguste Piccard, 1931, first to reach for the stars, was the first to explore the air view stratospherius, a scientist curious to see what was there. An aluminium black ball on a helium balloon with photos and instruments sailed towards the moon, rose in just half an hour, 52,000 feet, 10 miles of dense temperature, up a dead drop in heat and cold, but disproving gravity. Wonderful, mystical, beautiful sight, flat line separation of black from blue light, a world run by deceivers, false make-believers, hiding in shadows, stealing our light. Mystical, fluorescent light, wonderful, magical, awesome, yes, stealing our light. Wonderful, let there be light, supernatural, eternal, supernatural. Up we go, higher than rainbows, higher than mountains, above cumulonimbus, higher than air, high level horizon, 360 around us, back right round behind us, any height that you dare. The sun and the moon both revolve above around us, to forever show time fast, intelligently there. You'll never beat us, you'll never defeat us, no more you deceive us, we keep through you like air. Kipper and Picard were the first ever known to reach up there. Divine luminescent light, mystical, wonderful, celestial light. So what was their eternal testimony? What did they report back to humanity? Said it seemed like a flat disk far as eyes can see, with an upturned edge fading into infinity. A mystical, ethereal, celestial sight, a divine creation, a clockwork of light, designed hid by deceivers and false make-believers, still cowering in shadows, still fearing our light. Here we go, higher than Everest, higher than airplanes, above zero cumulus, higher than air, a level horizon, 360 around us, no motion beneath us, no spinning stars on the firmament, time is all around us, to forever show time fast, geometrically there. You'll never beat us, you'll never defeat us, forever beneath us, we keep through you like air. Mystic, so luminous light, fantastical, magical, bright, we see through you like air. Magical, angels of light, beautiful, wonderful, celestial light. The first to see truth when they reach for the stars, explorers and physicists, Kipper and Picard. Never you'll defeat us, forever beneath us, we see through you like air.